Hello, hello, folks. This is me, the Trash Man here. As you can see, we're in a special seat. Special, very special. Hello, hello. Ayo, Trash Man. Sorry for leaving randomly last stream. My internet dipped on me. That's fine. What the heck is my? Anyway, with the setup I got right now, the mic is not going to be good. I'm telling you that. So I'm gonna have to hold this up to my mouth because I don't know. I'm doing a joke. I guess a running joke for the people entering the stream in right now. As you can see, I am seated in a weird position, but that is because the um I am in the L sitting position from Death Note. As you can see, because I am a goat. I am a pure goat, and also it's comfy. So how's it going? How's it going, Asher? Objection! Objection! He made fun of me. Why is this so tiny? How about I do options? I do video resolution 1920 by 1080. Please and thank you. Firm changes. Okay, let me do this. Soon I'm gonna have to stop doing this position. I just want everyone to be shocked when they come in. This, as you can see, this is my setup. How's it going, guys? You guys do you guys like my seat? You guys like the seat? The seating? Check out the seating. Check out the seating. Comfy. Objectively, the best way to sit is L from Death Note. Well, let's go. Don't forget to like the stream or be sued by Phoenix Wright with Francisca Von Karma as your prosecutor. No one wants that. True. Objectively. Dude, you like my seating position though? What do you think? You think this is peak? You think this is peak seating? What do you think? What you think? What do you think of my posture right now? My beautiful spine curvature at this very moment. I don't know. I also need to. I also can't really sit today because I feel like you're about to figure out light identity. So light? So light yacht. Light yacht. Light yacht. Okay. I'm gonna create a new game. I actually did the first mission just so I could get the stuff. I did it on the Steam Deck. But yeah, no. So I don't really know too much though. Anyways, here we go. Let me shorten this out. Did you see where they ordered from Burger King? No, but I've seen some of the stuff. I love some of the custom fan made stuff. Okay, I might need to step out of this position here soon. Ooh, Ooh. Okay, here we go. Welcome to Ace Attorney, everybody. Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright, baby. Okay, hold up. Let me set up everything. Everything for y'all to watch. I have to set up the audio now. Mwah, chef kiss. Iconic scene, true. There we go. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome to Phoenix Wright's Ace Attorney. Okay. This is a reading game, so I don't really need to be comfy. Actually, no, I don't really have to be tense. Whew! Boy, am I nervous. Right! Damn. Wood. Oh. Hi, Chief. Whew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. This came in approaching midnight. Falls at midnight. Someone died into a fall. What kind of fall? Tell about the fall, please. They found on Larry's body. Poor old Larry. Excellent photo. I really sorry I can't get this story. Objection! Where's the face here to ID? Do. That's her outfit you can see. Dude, I love that musical, dude. Random Encounter is so good. How's it going, Milt? Dude, I'm just in a comfy sitting position right now. This is a reading game. Anyway. It's over! It's over! I like everything. It's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah. It's him. Yeah, despair. Oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her, man. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. Oh, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. The first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy was arrested. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sack baby, Larry Butts. What's up, kids? How's it going, West Sandwich? How's it going, brother? How's it going, Krusty Krab Pizza? Whoops, caps. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying: when something smells, usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known this man, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone. He's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took this case, to clear his name. And it's just what I can do. How's it going, guys? How are you guys doing tonight? We're just getting comfy here in the big chair. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. A little nervous. conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh. It's like meeting. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll be fine. How's it going, guys? Next question. This is a murder trial. You'll need the victim's name. Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read over the case cover so many times. Wait, uh-oh. Oh, no. No, wait. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. The victim? Of course I know the victim's name. I just got temporarily. A migraine coming on. The victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it out anytime, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright. Who is the victim in this case? Cindy Stone. Duh. I know this. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. How's it going, West Sandwich? Everyone? How's everyone doing tonight? She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, Wilton. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what this object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added. Statue added to the court record. Statue. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Wait. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during this trial. Yeah, that evidence is the only ammunition you got having in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne. The prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything, unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. How's it going, incoming? Mr. Butts.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet! Cleopatra and Mark Anthony! Oh. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was, seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? All of it. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris at 7 August 30th, the day before the murder. Or no, it's July 30th, the day before the murder. I'm a fucking idiot. How's it going, incoming? Indeed, she appeared. She appears to have returned the day of the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several, sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Good, that's good to hear, incoming. Yes, older men who gave her money. Older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of witness this Mr. was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I think he wanted to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... My client has had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Ooh, wins. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating, she-dog. That's cheating, she-dog. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motives is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. You won't. What do I do? I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I went there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. Like, I'm there. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Law, Mr. Butts, true. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness account. Witness account. Witness testimony. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must have been in a hurry. He left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment, and then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I became frightened and found myself unable to go inside. I called the police immediately, however, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a flip phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Harry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work in a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of a perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Examination? Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? You expose the lies in your testimony the witness just gave. Lied? What? He was lying? Your client's innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? But how do I prove he's not? You hold the key. You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find a contradiction between the court records and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab and point out the contradictions in the testimony. Okay. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. He must be in a hurry, so he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. I saw a woman, not moving. Hey, we often fight. I found myself unable to go inside. Leads immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found the phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. By the way, you are absolutely fucking bullshitting. Because hell no, buddy. Hell fucking no. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. Autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to be found at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. This is trivial. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. Feed through one, and the whole story falls apart. By the way, how's everyone doing tonight? Is everyone having fun? Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give us your testimony again? Please. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying at the time it was probably coming from television. Hold up, you're bullshitting me, because guess what? There was a blackout, buddy. Fuck you. I can't. God damn it. Oh, but it was 2 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a videotape of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying that there was a... You heard a voice saying that at the time on the taped program, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine your witness. Right. You know what to do. I got this one. Cross-examination, time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying that it was time. It was probably coming from television, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? By the way, motherfucker, I'm just saying that there was a blackout. Idiot. Hold it right there. The prosecution had literally just said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. This record proves it. You couldn't have heard the television or a video. Well,
The defense has a point. Do you have any explanation for this, Mr. Sawwich?
no, I find it quite puzzling myself. Wait, I remember.
Mr. Sawwich, the court prefer to hear the accurate testimony from the very beginning. The constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sawwich.
Let's hear your testimony one more time, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a tablecloth in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
Who's that person that looked? Oh, must have been my buddy Jerry the ghost. How's it going, Go the Second? How are you doing? You stole the clock.
I guess that would explain it.
The defense had Hello, Peter. Hello, Peter. Okay. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
But glad.
The bad guy? Probably.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a tablecloth in the apartment, wasn't there?
Yeah, it's a murder weapon.
He used it to hit the victim, which, by the way, motherfucker, it's the fucking statue, you moron. Keep your story straight. Wait just a moment.
Be careful. I will.
The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawwich. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, this statue isn't a clock. That is a switch. You just tilt it and it says time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a tablecloth after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problem with his testimony now?
Yes, I fucking do, you bitch.
Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in this witness's testimony.
The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands.
Yet the witness testified that he would never enter the apartment.
Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove that you were the one who killed him.
You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice.
That was the sound you heard. Order in the court.
Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Sawwich, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandably, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim, that voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
You like my pick? I do like your pick, baby Timmy. How's it going, baby Timmy?
But what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
The witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? Good, that's good to hear. Took it in Gmail, by the way. Awesome.
I saw that day. I never. Look, I heard. No, I mean I saw it. Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He pinned her, and he should burn. Give him death.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright, Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came at the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it carefully. Your Honor? The sound of Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which he simply... Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock. Let's sound the clock now, he reported. Your Honor, may I have that clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So we've heard the clock. So what are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock here is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one, pal. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like this clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow, David? You can't prove that. You don't got a case. He's right. Yes, but I'm not gonna prove that. So close. Mr. Wright, seems you lack evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal? A criminal? You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Mia? Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you still can't win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time doubting facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow. Think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason you'll have to prove. Right? Can you think of the reason as to why the clock was 3 hours slow? Yes, I can. Yes, I can, madam. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You just have evidence somewhere that I can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was running slow the day of the murder. You found the evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond the shadow of a doubt. The words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was slow. Passport. By the way, what's everyone in chat doing? Y'all ever played an Attourney game in your lifetime? The victim had just returned from the day of the murder, abroad the day of the murder. As we all know, time difference between here and Paris is 9. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's exactly 1 a.m. the next day there. That wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the timing heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Good enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Order! Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, you witness, he was arrested and then taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright, Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but the court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not. Oh yeah. Larry! My boy Larry! He's not guilty! And with that, the court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Sawa was just a common burglar. He posted a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw let himself do his dirty work. Let himself do the dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Ooh, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've been in a trial and in such a satisfying way. I've never seen the Chief being this happy. She's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. Man, my life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick! Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good, wait. No, I mean... Bat! Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Whitney's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... No, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Von Karma, best girl. True I-doobers. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, couldn't. Hey, how's it going, I-doobers? Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. For me? Wait. Wasn't that the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for me, for her, and one for me. Really? You made this? Oh, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick! Do you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she got quite a lot of you in her own way. No, you don't got to sympathize with me, okay? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Oh, yeah. Right. My trash man, currently at work right now, doing pre-closing activities. We close in 20 minutes. Can't wait to go home. It's been a long day. How am I? I'm doing great. Just playing Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. I just got the trilogy on sale. Gotta get into my reading voice. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Wait, what about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry, and she took it with her when she traveled. Wait, bro, what? She probably just needed a clock, that's all. Think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick! I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them.
And in order to believe in them, you'll have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen. Learn. Thinking about getting a Steam Deck? Please do. It's so good. Steam Decks are so great. I just play that in my bed all the time. Listen. Learn and grow strong. Never let go of what you believe. Never. Well, that's very tempting. It's great. I love it. Get the like 500 to 500 or so gigabyte model. Don't get the 64 gigabyte. That's not worth it because you'd have to spend a lot to. It just gets filled up all the time. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Hey, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Well, speaking of Harry. You were saying part of the reason you became a lawyer was because of, yeah, part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about that sometime. Maybe over drinks. Dude, the Rizzler. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave me, Okay, I'm gonna screw this back in. Screwing this the entire time. I didn't know it then, but that clock is soon to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Yeah, I know it. Wow, dude. Okay, first mission. Watch the video comparing to the Legion and ASUS. I'm convinced Steam Deck is the best choice. It is. It's just. I don't plan on playing needy AAA games. I think it is the best choice to have. Really, the Steam Deck, it's so good. Anyway, before I get into that, I'm gonna end my OG video. I just want to play modded Left 4 Dead 2 and Fallout New Vegas. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, no. Okay, first, so I'm gonna probably end specifically the recording of this because I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. So yeah. Hope everyone on the YouTube video that's watching this enjoyed this. I'm gonna make an episode 2 here as well while I'm at it on stream. You can watch the streams here at also YouTube Trashman. Anyway. Okay, there we go. Now I've got that. Now it's continue stream. We're going on the second mission. Ring, beep. Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. It's all your fault. No, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to this having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a paper ass. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz around this upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? What is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah. It's made to look like the statue, that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. Thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. How's work going, by the way, Edubers? Ah, I should probably tell you, that clock isn't talking anymore. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, so I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you go by the office tonight, say 9 to pick it up? I'll be back, gotcha. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers? I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal! Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Froze me about to die. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Bay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. Papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye,
You are a poor liar. I see it right over there. That must be the thinker. Swallowed the paper, those papers. How could you know? You're not cognifers of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you one more thing. Your eternal thanks. Farewell, Miss Fay. Red, white, blue. Oh shit, so Faye just got killed, or Mia just got killed? September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye and Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. The chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia? Maybe she's in her office. I smell blood. That can't be good. I have to check to see if Mia's okay. How do I move forward? We gotta move. Office. Mel. What? Sis? Sis? Someone's there? Chief! 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 Damn, this just got dark. Who are you? Strange girl dropped out cold, left her lying on this office sofa. Went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. He looked like I held her over. Then, too quickly, it began to fade. Finally, she was cold. Damn. Rest in peace, Mia. Chief. Encrusted with dried blood. Ironic that this became a murder, but yeah. Chief. It's hard seeing like this, but if there's any clues here. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. Probably died instantly. Thinker lying next to her must have been the murderer. Thinker had the court record. There's some glass shards in the chief's body. It must be a piece of glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else seems like a clue here. Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? The word written in blood on the scrap piece of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? It's a piece of paper received from the department store, dated yesterday. See, add court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Find out what the girl was doing here. Girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. Eee! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya? Maya Fay. Maya Fay? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt.
thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside the court. Before Mia died, she wrote this message in her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would my sister write my name? But now I've done it. I'd better hurry up and call the police. Back. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me. Can you tell me what happened? Came in. The room was dark. Sis. He was already dead. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yes. You said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was the clock. It was the finger. The reception desk, I usually sit here. Small writing desk cluttered with office documents. I couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. Few can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. Door to the chief's office. Sight open. It better press the door. The sofa's here for clients. It's leather. A real luxury model. I better call the police. It's funny. Two of the screws of the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Police! Come quick! What? What was that? Someone's screaming from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Pay and Co. Ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. Small office, but makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used was his PC was for email. She picked up this ancient model in some garage sale for practically nothing. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Chief's chair. A simple functional design. It was pretty good to sit in too. Better not use it. Perfectly normal desk. Chief was very particular policy about office decor. Been big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. It's a good motto. Police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! Jesus. Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying there was a murder. They saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either you moving 1 inch, K. Great. Just great. Wait. Excuse me? I eat? The word "my" here means something to you. That's my name. What? Victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not a... These clothes are coming out of the precinct, ma'am. What? What? Damn. This is really how it works in the US. His younger sister. Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for the visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I talked to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center, visitors room. Wow. The day before Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. Looks so tired. Are you gonna be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble. You're never gonna believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I'd done it. I looked at her like that? No, I hadn't even thought. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So, he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear in the hearts of evil types. The only thing he lacks is experience. Huh? Sounds like this was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. What she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to me, no. Smile for the camera. This guard monitors the visitor. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Maya. There's something I've been wanting to ask. Put that outfit. Oh, this is what all the acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training. What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. A spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. The day of the crime. Did you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock. Shaped like the paper one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Want to hear about it in her own voice? Yeah. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Your cell phone, so... You say you have had a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that the detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective come through, I'll ask him about it. Alright, I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo added to the court record. The conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. So, you're an medium in training. That's right. The Bay family, especially the one that always have, been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said Bay family? So Mia was into that stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. I had no idea. Wait. So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You just ask her to kill her. Sorry, I'm still in training. I couldn't do something like that. I thought that would be too easy. Hey, something matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor?
This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call her. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you can go over and ask him to represent me? So, sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? See, don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. Wait, what? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? Tell me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that be? You're giving me until 4 this afternoon. I'll be right back. Day of the crime. Would you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry. I know this must be awkward. I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing for the past 2 hours is talking about it. Actually, I've gotten kind of used to it. Let's see, that morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock Larry made. In practicality, he qualifies as a serial murderer by now. But then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. I'll go with my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear from you. September 6th. Frostburg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. Couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. Guess I'll have to come back later. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here has got money to burn. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but probably the most expensive one available. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. That oil paint's so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Oh, that's enough examining. Bay & Co. offices. September 6th, Bay & Co. offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Oh, sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better be quick. Thinks I'm my lawyer. Sam. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name. Cordyline stricta, pal. Who is that? Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. There's a horrendous amount of books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. The sky's blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. It's a bizarre thing to think about. Fuck. Yeah. About Miss Bay. Did you do an autopsy? Want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. Autopsy report added to the record. What about Maya? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't doing. Why do you say that? City's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, pal. You being a lawyer, no. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know, don't you? I know him. He's a weird prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Don't talk about him that way. You make him sound fairly human. Still, I'm afraid that's just pretty much sides the cases. Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Yeah. Can I talk to her? What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. So, she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual powers run in my blood. 15 years ago, my family was involved in an incident. There's a man who went into our mother's life. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister and I, she left them out. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten quite used to it. Oh, and also, I had to become an independent, lose my powers. I feel bad for her. By yourself up there now. So, who is this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. Police were running out there, out of leads. We're getting desperate. Wait, it's a spirit medium? They didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. You thought? The man my mother helped police capture was innocent. Police consultation with a medium that had all been carried out in secret. Found out about the press. No papers that the mother was a fraud, and the media jumped in on a big time and she, my mother, the laughing stock. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister. White. Okay, let me give her this autopsy. Sorry, I've never seen that before. This was lying next to the chief's body. I saw that too. Said they thought these are pieces of broken nightstand. Yeah, this seems about right. Though I've never heard of a glass nightstand before this. I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Or sis. Better not ask her about this. Remember that receipt? The one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. You trust me? I trust you. I trust you. Why? Do you think I did it too? No, I don't. much, but the detective thinks I did it. I don't think you did it. I don't think you did it, Maya. All honesty. Let me go talk to Gumshoe again. Let's see if there's anything on the show. There was broken glass at the crime scene, right? Oh, that. Oh, that. Seems like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. Glass shards were in pieces of the broken stand. Present this to Gumshoe. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you can give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second now. Tricky lawyer. Oh, he's on me. No one wanted it. There's no one who'll give it to me. Oh, no, it's just a, you know, I know none of that. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds a folder. This is the sweetest and spicy secrets of person. Oh, you're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in the memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Here, you can have a cell phone back. There weren't any suspicious calls in there, after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Maya's cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Check the court record to hear that. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you better know. No influence of the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I completely forgot about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already, then? You're just trying to get your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside until after the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should have known better than to try to get a detective to leak information. Got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Okay, this is getting interesting. The Gatewater Hotel. September 6th, Gateway Hotel, room 303. How's it going, baby Timmy? What's up? Welcome back. Well, hello there, handsome. Hello there, handsome. Hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? Detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Let me freshen up. Let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness is. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Late summer sunlight streams to the window. There's the Fay and Co. Law Office buildings, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. It would have been a little... I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Dude, I'm feeling just like fucking L from Death Note right now, dude. Screwdriver stuck in the drawer. Oh, what's inside? Take a look. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want me to be upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. Could have been in the drawer. Do you think you can tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe incident? You sound like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Well, better not, I'm sure. You know that thing that occurred, happened the other day, the bad thing? What'd you see? When did it happen?
I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on.
You want to know, you always have to come on, Mr. Lloyd. Oh boy. Could you, just... Exactly who are you?
Oh, Mr. Lloyd, are you
Hitting on me? No, hey, I was just doing my job here. I don't like this lady, me neither. But, me neither.
Teehee.
You know you're cute when you blush. You know you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no, teehee. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there's 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what an amazing powers of observation.
You must have had one of them. You must be one of these detectives, like the movie, like on television. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss Maynard's might knows what it is. Oh boy. Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness, understand? How can I possibly give any information in good conscience of me, the witness? It's just like in the movies. Yeah, shut the fuck up, lady. You're useless. Damn it. Is there anything else I can examine? Ah! Still scene painting. Wait. Could that be stolen? Wait, one of those is hanging on the wall. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching there. Is he here now? Seems like Mr. Grossberg's out. Well, maybe I should just wait for him to come back. Ahem! That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of throat I've ever heard. So, you're the one that they say's been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I'd imagined. That badge on your collar. Oh, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? How come you couldn't get in touch with you? Say something the matter? You came to see the one only Marvel Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? How is it? Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey, go on. What a strange reaction. I'm really quite busy here, son. I taught taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second, how did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to present her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused before I even got the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Can I talk to him about something? How can you just refuse like that? Please. Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just I'm busy, you see. The client is Miss Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I knew that. I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye, creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. I think not. Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyers worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon. Could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know about me? How did you know me today? She worked here a long time ago. Like the apprentice that one, learned my techniques in a blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion, never looked back at one. That's quite a pain. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it?
the color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million, and I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale, I'm not buying. Jeez. Guess I'll move then. I could do the detention center. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention center visitor room. Hiya. Oh, you're back? Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now, before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave to go home? Defend fucking mine. I am a ride or die boy. I am a ride or die. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. You know, I have a hunch. Given evidence, introducing the minor was the murderer. There's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. This is strange behavior. Was that all an act? The way the lawyer refused to help out Maya. More than that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely. I know, I've been there a long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Dude, I have grade A acting here, by the way. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right. Thank you. She's found at last. Looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. What was inside that strange woman's drawer? When I tried to look inside the drawer, that you got all defensive. There has to be something in there. I need to find my way to that. I need to find my way. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to the delivery room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the facilities. If there's no need for anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait. I guess it's in front of it. Almost forgot. I came back right here. Might I ask you inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White, Blue Corp. Where did I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the person who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Find this motherfucker. There's a screwdriver sticking out the half-open drawer. I'm gonna guess to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? Oh. What would a woman like her be doing with something like this? Wiretap added to the court record. Definitely something suspicious about this Miss Faye. How would you have something like that in a hotel room? Put behind this thing. Oh. This bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get this woman to the... How long was I muted, guys? How long was I fucking muted? How long was I just muted? Please. Oh god, let me check this. How long was I muted for?
Okay, good. It wasn't too long.
I'll get to the bottom of this. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, better boy, still there? Still there? I'm sure. I look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Bro, you're gonna be putting me. What? You're gonna be putting me on blast like that? Okay, bro, that's criminal, dude. I hope everyone in the YouTube video enjoy this. Have a great day. Get ready for episode 3. Dude, how long have we been streaming this? 824 Gs. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence that she committed the murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. Prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Hello, Peter. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If I may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down in the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very, very well, sir. Let me use this floor map for the officer to explain. The body was found by the window here. The cause of death? Loss of blood. Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue. The thinker found in his body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in the girl's hands, sir. The court accepts this statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. The floor plans added to this court record. Murder scene, the Fey and Co. lofts. Now detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. It's hard evidence, sir. She did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Witness testimony. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. I couldn't find a single contradiction in the testimony. Whoosh! Smack! Hey, did Maya just throw something at me? What's this? My sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something. Worked a lot of times. Should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, And the lawyer must have been right. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness describing her. The witness saw at that very moment the murder. Hold on just one second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure ain't Pink, pal. Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid evidence other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Yeah, sorry. I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony. There was something I should have told you first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my very own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Therefore, she died. The victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that as my hard evidence? Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of information the first time? No. I'm real embarrassed, but I forgot about it, Your Honor, so I need to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my very own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body on the word Maya, clearly red in blood. The lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim knew the killer's name. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction, but let's find it. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of it with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Let me check my evidence real quick. I don't want to present that too early. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood on the finger. Let me press this shit. On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Nice try. Uh-oh. I guess I wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at. Before she died, the victim was the killer's name. So there has to be contradictions. Let's find it. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my eyes. I found a piece. So let's press about the lab results. What kind of tests were these again? What kind of? Well, I hear that the little bits of blood, they're hemoglobin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You make it with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I'm your officer. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah. I look forward to your next evaluation. As should you. Oh. That was a mess. Right, where was I? Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Where she died, she wrote the victim's name. Killer's name. See the autopsy. Death was instantaneous. Wait, yeah, hold the fuck you, sir. You're a lying asshole. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of the law tricks, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could it? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? What, when? It was the day after the murder. The prosecutor's point being... The autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? Second autopsy was performed yesterday. A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Which was... should have known you have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright? Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. What do you want to say? Mr. Edgeworth, I heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, your defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, this evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts this evidence. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identified by her. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Oh, this is good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness, this poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes, and yes, you're fucked! You are so fucked, Edgeworth, you little prick! You are so fucked. Because I know something you don't know, you dick. You dick. Yeah. Try that shit again. Try that shit again. You know, how would you do more forgery, you little cheat? You little cheat. I'm gonna beat your fucking ass. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Yeah, to the question. Witness, your name, please. April May. At your fucking hell! What the fuck? At your service. Order. An introduction should not be any reaction of the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. He already captured the hearts of every man in the courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, like, in the hotel room, kept in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across the Bay and Code Law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness testimony. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mouse girl sitting in his chair. Then that woman, I dodged to the side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. then the woman with blonde hair, she kind of looks like... Yeah. That's all I saw.
8 people, so let's go.
Every little bitsy wancy. Wink.
Okay.
Well, Your Honor, I see it is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see the need to trouble the witness with any...
Wait a minute, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must have known her techniques quite well. A cowardly way of finding faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey, how dare you?
Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes, I'm doing it, bitch. Motherfucker. Dude, you think I'm letting this man get away with this? Goodness. Dude, has to go on slander. I'll gladly proceed with this cross-examination.
Only because I have the feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well, you must begin your cross-examination. Okay, I've got to press her. First, I've got to press her on how she's seeing the faces from the window when it's very clear that you wouldn't be able to do that.
It was like 9 at night.
Oh, which actually, let me check. Whoa.
It doesn't have a specific time of death.
Okay, so we don't have time of death.
Look out the window, you know. Oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
Press her on this, because how can you see her from the window? Hold up. How do you know she was the defendant?
Oh, well, you know. He had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure.
Her testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
Right.
Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss Fay, I'm willing to bet that... Okay, I've got to save here. Dude. If I say the wrong thing, I'm fucked. Hold up. Please don't say anything wrong. You saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what was the meaning of this?
Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about what I mean.
Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fay, would you have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique? No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. Now, I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But,
still, you don't know if she was dressed like that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss Fay?
What are you trying to say, you mean, lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all this trifling little details was necessary, darling.
Miss May.
I would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again if you rude. Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything, I did. The woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. The girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw her did it at that clock.
On that statue, how the... Hey, wait a minute. No. Even if you get... How would you know it's a clock? No, clearly, it is listed as a statue by the evidence court. So how would you know that it's a clock? Unless you were told.
Well, it's that accuracy report not starred.
I need to press her on that shit because holy shit. I see. I only wish you had been detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. I will. This girl is fucking cooked.
I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the punch that ran up the right. And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw her do it. That clock, stacked thing. Which, by the way, stupid ass, how'd you know it? A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm on something now. That clock, a statue within the thinker, I think? This testimony was Edgeworth Wanderers say. This was her testimony in her own words, trying to press and squeeze the truth out of her. I did see everything I did. Victim, the woman dodged the first attack, ran off to the right, and the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. Hit her with that weapon. I saw her did it. And I thought, that thing? This testimony okay. Everything I did. Gosh. Let me press on this, because I don't think that makes sense. Is that right as in your right? As you look from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Oh, right, with my right hand, my right. Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. And the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. How convenient for you to remember these clothes. That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. What happened then? And she hit her with that weapon. I saw her. I did it. Clock, statue thing. Okay. It's time to press. So what do we gotta press on? I didn't see everything I did. You saw everything. You saw... Bring my question back to my testimony. Oh, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry. A little bit parallel, then continue. Victim, the woman dodged the first attack. She hit her with a weapon. Where did this weapon come from? Oh, she picked it up from the desk. Let's see, what sort of weapon was it? That clock on the statue thing. Wait a minute. Wait, okay, let's continue this on. Okay, wait. I just saw everything the victim. And after her, okay, wait. So what am I supposed to press on? I already pressed on the statue. She hit her with a weapon. Saw it? I did. Okay, wait. Okay, wait, let's see here. So... Remember something's coming up. Okay, wait, so... Okay, well, let's let her speak again real quick. God damn it. Wait. Wait. Ran off to the right. So she ran off to the right. But wait a minute, you can't see the desk, can you? Wait. Okay, wait. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her.
I did see everything. The victim dodged the first attack. Let me present... This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly all the evidence in that statement just now related to... Oh, God. Oh, Mr. Wright, please think of the accusations. God damn it. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off the lad. Wait. Okay. God damn it, this is so confusing. The girl in heavy clothes ran after her. She hit her with a weapon. I saw it. Okay, let's look. Now let's... Can I still press her about the same things? Where did this weapon come from? Up in the desk. Can I present this shit? God damn it. Up in the desk. Let's see what sort of weapon is it. A clock on a statue, clock and anchor, I think. A clock? When did this come from another testament recently? Well, don't look so sour, Lord. You can't win them all. No, but I have to turn them on to something now. This testimony must have been... Okay, wait. What am I supposed to do here? Wait, no, she can't see everything. Because of this. Your Honor? State. It does? I don't see it. You can't see everything! The fuck are you talking about, Judge? The fuck are you talking about? I saw everything. Okay, tell me how this is everything. Bro, okay, this judge might actually be the biggest idiot I've ever seen, dude. Put him out. Put him out. God damn it. I fucking hate this stupid ass judge. What a fucking idiot. Can't see my vision. Wait. Wait. No. God damn it. Hey, what am I supposed to do here? Did dodge the first attack, ran up to the right. The girl in the hippie outfit ran after her. That's bullshit. It's so fucking stupid. Ran after her. Okay, it's fair enough. She hit her with a weapon. I saw it. I did. Again, I'll press just to get the it's the same dialogue. Where did this weapon exactly come from? Desk. Let's see what sort of weapon was it. Statue thingy. God damn it. I'm just gonna save here. I'm gonna save here and then I'm gonna see if it actually works. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna load. It's starting to piss me off. What the fuck am I supposed to object to? There's really nothing here. I've already objected on the things that would have been fucking critically thought. Can I just state, hey, how the fuck do you know that it's a clock? Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you now, Mr. Warner? You said that this, the statue of the thinker, was a clock? But there's no way of knowing that by just looking. That's what I've been fucking saying. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this is a clock? Ooh.
The witness saw the murder with her very own eyes. That's all important. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial matters. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. You, Judge. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I caught murders with these questions before. Only once. Objection sustained. You may continue your questioning the witness. Close. He stopped there. The trial will be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? Because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Banco? No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Banco where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, I'm not, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. I'm not satisfied because... I have to think of everything that's been said. Everything that's been said... Let me save this shit. I'm a safe scummer. Lawyer. She just couldn't have heard it, though. He couldn't have been wrong. What does that imply? Wait a minute. Yeah, it couldn't have wrong. Because if you remember in the phone call, didn't Maya Fey say that she took out the clockworks? Yeah, Your Honor. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that clock inject question. Okay, now here's the harder part. That clock is missing its clockwork. Dude, genius. I'm a genius. Actually, I'm so big brained. How could this be? How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Ooh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? As the defense says, this clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? As you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss Fey. Tisk, tisk. Going to show you put it on for us, Mr. Wright? Somehow he knew. Afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't be. However, you must ask, when was the clock removed? It was after the witness heard the clock. That's true. That's a possibility. The clock might have been empty after she heard it. That's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock was removed? No. Oh, it's impossible, of course. Other than the fact I have proof. I fucking do it. I fucking you dumb bitch. You dumb bitch. You fucking dumb bitch. Edgeworth, you're so fucking cooked. You're so cooked. Edgeworth, you're stupid little ass. You're fucking gay ass. Fucking homosexual. No problem with it, but still, your gray ass hair, all that stuff, that's gonna be white soon. Your stupid ass is going, your funky ass suit, going straight to the fucking ground. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clock was removed. Yes, my assault. Anyway, September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again? What's it? Is it this time? It's a clock. It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry, I put some papers instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? I'll leave that one up to your imagination. See you tonight at 9. prison. Fuck you. Take a look at this. The very cute cell phone. Woohoo, you have a good phone. Wait a minute. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order, order, order. It's cell phone. This wasn't. This is a setup. Wait, but he's framed me. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. But Detective better remember. He's out for evaluation soon. Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just wanted to hold on to the finger break then? He could. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. February 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Huh? Well, Miss Faye, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, this isn't that office. I saw the clock before. What was that story about it? I got so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witnesses here before, that would make sense. Does the defense have any objections? Yes, I fucking do. Yes, I fucking do. It was made by the goddamn Larry Butts. You dumb bitch. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well, then let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness. Yes, it's the fucking statue. You know why? You know why? Because it was made by Larry Butts. Simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores! Miss Faye, I think it's high time you went shopping. A better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Oh, shit. Oh my god. What is it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it, okay? Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Tee-hee. Eric. Miss Faye, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have any opinion on this behavior? Is it? Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I know the truth behind it. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... Not because you held it, because you would hurt it. But I'm gonna save either way because that fucked me up. Please don't lose my credibility. Yes. She didn't hold it because she's not the murderer. She is not the murderer. But she assisted. Witness had never had the public clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known that it was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's look in. Many evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Motherfucker, a wiretap. She had a wiretap, you dumb. You just don't know. You don't know, Edward. Edward, you're mine, boy. You're mine. I own you. I own you. Oh, look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Maya Faye's phone, were you not? Oh. Objection. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. Not entirely sure of that. Objection overruled. How can this mean that our witness was in possession of a wiretap? This is outrageous! Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. When that's the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? Oh yeah? I think I can. Simple. What? My proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock was... Motherfucker, it's just the phone again, isn't it? It's just the phone again. Save. Save, though. I can't save here, so... Yeah. Yeah, I just gotta present this shit. Yeah, you're fucked. Fuck. Present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again, what is it this time? The clock. Made it look like a statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to the conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Objection. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does that seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. La. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap the phone? Miss May. Shut up. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? At the court scene of the only Now to deal with the final blow. By the wiretap. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? I should say, Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off. All according to plan. I've won. All according to plan. You're next, Elle. You're next to Riyasaki. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that you were in the deal. I'd like to see her pull that off, won't you? Yeah, she's good. Oh, you're not the first man to thought that. And of course, I can't. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say, way, and oh, I show you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so, killing happened around 9 at night. That's just when I was getting room service from a sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know. Like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee. You think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo. Ergo. The witness was not on the scene at the time. Okay, but does that matter? That means she was colluding with the murderer. So where does this leave us? It's my great pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's cell phone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearings on the case whatsoever. But testimony stands. She stole the defendant. Maya Bay commit murder. No, let her just walk away. There's no way I can bring this up unless I time this murder somehow. Does the defense have anything to say? Well, something. Okay, I'm gonna save this, but I'm gonna call the bellboy as a witness. Because we need to ask. I saw this guy. I think you're sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. What, why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with it. However, you agree to the conditional consent to calling this witness. Condition?
Miss May's alibi is not called in question after you tell boy. You recognize that Miss May was not a killer unless she is innocent, and thereby you also cover this. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. You fell right into my trap. Who the hell think he is? Uh-oh. What caused the hotel bellboy to stand? I believe we're ready for the witness to testify, he said. Looks like a letter, bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons I received your summons your summons in the middle of the book, so I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy. So without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Yes, sir. I don't have a voice for this fucking guy. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel. In business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest Miss May. She asked for a nice coffee, so I brought it. Oh my god, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. I delivered the iced coffee to her guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may continue possible elimination. So I'm ready, I hope. This is it. Can I prove? If I can't prove Miss Maya was involved with the murder now, I'll be finished. I'm the head bellboy. Again, I believe I received a call at 8. I guess Miss May? Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in person. I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, I also heard her voice. Then I saw them, and well, the point being, I remember quite well, honestly. What then? She asked for an iced coffee, I brought it from the door, sir. Brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. I'd love to hear more about that. Precisely 9, then? Precisely? Exactly? Most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that I brought it to her then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee. I'd be like, coffee at exactly 9 p.m. Something like that, sir. Therefore, knocked on her door at the crack 9. Why would you be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. You are sure it was Miss April herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely so. It's an endearing mechanism. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought room service, the guests favored me with an embarrassed grace, sir. Is that French for embrace? French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she might have been swayed by my prime demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never forget. It sounded pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Good. There's nothing here. That's it. This tisk finally understand about what it meant right now. You got any decency? It was a bit tedious to me. Wait, please wait. Let's finish up something that I have. One last question. Let me ask you one last question. Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question at all. It's really good. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask about? Okay. I've got to lock in, chat. I've got to lock in right now. Okay, what makes the most sense, right? What makes the most sense? Okay. If I were to ask about anything. Hold up. What would I ask? Okay. Okay, let's think here. Shoot. Shoot. Right. Let's do room service. Tell me again about it. Room service. Again, sir. Exactly 9. 303. Was have requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, I recall. I see. $18. That seemed like a bit expensive. Yeah, the iced coffee 2. No, and don't skip on the ice, sir. 2? Did you just say 2? You're cooked. What did you just say? Oh. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying at Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objective overruled. The witness will know. That's the question I've been right answer. Let's see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Let's try. That's the sort of thing you normally are supposed to mention. Yes, quite indeed. It was the barrister. He asked me not to mention it. I was specifically asked so. You fool! Fuck, you're fucked, Edward. Fuck you, you dumb prick. I've done it. I've won. Exactly as planned. Your next week is not. Miss April May checked into an appointment with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then he brought the room service. You didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgewood? Who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple, it was. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has previously been revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the man from the court. Stop. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into the matter quickly. I understood. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for the day of trial, Miss May. Court is adjourned. Fuck. Dude, we cooked. I actually cooked right there. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? And again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? Face at this with his eyes wide, trembling lips. Sends me shivers down my spine. You say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. I see. But I've got a great lead into today's trial. A lead? The man with Miss May. He's the key. Yeah, what happened to Miss May after that, anyway? They arrested her because she was learning her charms don't work everywhere. She's probably the detention center now. And may have to learn them later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Hey, Omar, how's it going? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna find more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Is this... Won't, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I'm counting on you. Dude! Oh my goodness. Full record. I asked for a full record of this May's testimony. Thought it might come in handy for tomorrow's trial. Now I have it. I'm not so sure. Unless there were testimony it's all lies. In fact, there's only one part of it that hasn't been certified. Main testimony added it to the court record. Dodged an attack. Right, and his cop struck. I don't know how much good this will do me now, but anyway, time to hit the pavement and start doing some investigating. Myers, detention center. That's a me to set her free. Dude, hold up. Dude, okay, that's the third episode for the YouTube videos done. Have a good day, boys. Hope you enjoyed. Anyway. 9:19. Yeah, I've got it saved, and I'm probably going to leave for the night. I need to get a shower done, because I have college tomorrow. I have collage tomorrow. Collage. Yeah. So I've got to end the stream tonight. This was very fun. I love this, personally. Like, this was so fun. Like, genuinely. So, I had a lot of fun today. So I am sorry I have to cut it here. It's been about 2 hours, and I'd say it's a pretty good stream length for today. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. Goodbye. See ya.